Reminder, as Scumon's coming in, we're going to hold that point for a little bit later. Targamas has nowhere to go. Dredge line, it is so easy. First blood to G2. It is a pincer. Vladdy will have his own ult as well. Tango Barb, Dredge line, starts into a fight. There's the knock-up, shielded around, flashed away from it. Targamas will not escape. Vladdy jumps into this, but into melee range, that's danger! Caps will fly down, Vladdy will stay in place, and buried underneath the weight of G2. Kalis gets poked out, and okay, Labrov, he's getting out of there instead. Cease and desist used. Hansaman pushed to the side. Great damage onto Labrov. First kill coming up to KC, but under turret, yike, he's dead. Hansaman takes care of business while flashboard. Kalis gets the damage and gets out! Somehow 2 kills over to the French ADC.
That looked like the turnaround play from G2, but Kalis.
Casey's walking in, Scumon waiting though for Targamas. Top Blossom going to come up, Dredgeline pulls him back in. Can Scumon do it alone with the depth charge? I don't think so. It's a cease and desist from Yike. The old G2 jungler keeps him in place, but Cap plays the defensive, puts him in a bounce house, and then puts him in his place.
Nice pick off from G2.
He knows his jungler. He knows his old jungler maybe too well. He thinks no way. Bolted into the wall. He's stunned up for days. Dead at the heart of Yike's fist. And now Targamas looking for position. Dagda, as you said, that ulti is back up and available indeed. That pulls G2 off the Herald.
And the pick is perfect. And it is a little difficult when Targamas on top side to make a play pop, but they do get that tower top.
Broken Blade needs a counter strike, but look at the damage coming through. Flash Carter just goes over the enemy jungler. Boomerang though doesn't connect. Broken Blade has a way back in. Now with his own counter strike, Scumon makes the difference and gives the kill over to BB. Kalis over at Blasco, knocked up before he can escape. Scumon, again, this Xin Zhao is running the map. He'll cease and desist, he cues over the wall. It's inventive, but it's so invasive. It's down as well. A Crescent Guard to send out. Scumon, audacious charge again, knock up there, but Yike can't do a thing. KC and getting picked off this game.
Glad he doesn't even realize.
He's doing it again, he's doing it again. We come back live and he's doing it again. Yike is found once more. Scumon. But 2v1 just ain't fair. A counter strike through. Kalis gets jumped on. Cleansed immediately. Broken Blade takes a 1-for-1 and a 2v1. Never mind the champion matchup. You call it skill. The top father has set this up so that G2 can fly with the rest of the map. Targamas on a hair's breadth will also sink instead of swimming. And KC must onlook as G2 make the... Oi, TP against the wall. Kana comes in. What a pick. As you said, they needed something. Scumon pulls off the ulti, but he needs time from Cap. The engage caught Scumon surviving for now, but they can't kill him. Kana goes into mini, and it hurts his chances. Kalis now coming back in. Fresh off the respawn. Broken Blade tanky enough. Frontlining. KC, though, just can't find the final kill. Kalis might kite back, but now that Hans is here, how he pulls this off, G2, as they threaten in. Dredgeline fails. Kana, Meganar. It's deep from Broken Blade. He's got a Sonya, so he can do that. Meganar only onto one. Kana finds a pick, and it's enough. But Caps is going to send himself in. No knockup gathered. KC, look, approach, flush away from Scumon. Kalis has an angle. Shielded around does nothing. Vladdy still with his own ult. Yike is going to pivot, jumps in, but the Sonya's good from Caps. Vault Breaker in. The reused ulti. The send down was good. And a shutdown over to Vladdy, Dagda. Your questions are getting answered.
They played it so patiently out of the hole that they've dug in around this dragon.
Scumon does he caught. Yike jumps in. A fight begins. Vault Breaker consists. Pop Blossom. It's everyone. In his backline, Targamas found it, but Caps has to use the ult defensively. Meanwhile, a poke for poke, a hit for hit. G2 re-engaged. They're winning the fight with Caps, forcing double flash. Kana. Broken Blade. The minion wave is far away, though. Vladdy's going to burn the ulti, but a new one's coming in. G2 versus KC, our grand final rematch is going nothing like it did in winter. G2 are definitely back, and they've drawn their line in Paris as the crowd has gone quiet.
G2, in theory, Yike should still be in the bottom lane, so, but still, it's done the job of just getting Hans out of range.
He took a tower shot, it's a solo kill! While I'm playing with circles, Broken Blade's playing with swords. Caps might be out though because KC have brought up the cavalry and Ignite down. He's getting a stand united though. In comes the Shen. The global submarine peeks its head. They shove back, but Scumon's here, putting everyone to bed. Great ulti from Labrov as well as it's a double. Now KC are in trouble. G2 have come alive, and that pick, that setup was absolutely brilliant. before. Good knockup from Targamas, pulverized into the wall and snipped down by the seamstress. Kalis picks up the kill while Kana is getting free hit by Hansama, who's stacked up lethal tempo. Kalis jumps in! What balls on this kid! Onto Lebrov, the ulti block, but there's the Weaver's wall. Vladdy will seal the deal surely. Lebrov has flashed away. Kana's going to ulti straight away though. The Herald gets the charge, a turret dead. He shadow dashes over the wall, but KC have brought everyone yet again. He's not going to be able to escape this. Yes, he gets the Herald, but Kana with his first kill of this game, and with the Dragon stacking denied. Turret's helping out now a bit though. Targamas shielded up with Kalis here too. It's a kill. Nothing happens on the other side of the map. Kalis gets his third kill, and
GT are TPing to mid though. Caps is on the way.
Being slowed down though, because Skumon got caught out, flick back. Targamas found a good pick. Dragon's going to go down with it as well. Broken Blade running for his life. That TP would be good, but
by Targamas, but there's the wall.
Kana's going to be on one as well. The wall comes out. Lebrov flashes a stand again next to them. Kana jumps into the whole team though, but Lebrov disengaged won't be enough. He's going to drop down first. Skumon wants to put him to sleep. The Lilting Lullaby is good as Caps already gets the shut down. The shove up is good, but again, even though Caps in the middle of the fight, Broken Blade is saving them and sending them good night in the backline. I'm watching Kalis. Caps flashes over the wall. KC might have found them all. He didn't die. On through the thick of it, the thin of it. Kalis just didn't die. The shoves have been great, and KC finally eviscerate.
It took everything from KC, but they found what they needed.
A burning low, and there's nothing they can do here as they walk out. It's already Yike with a reset onto Hansama next. He's in no man's land, letting the dogs out again as a triple leading up to another. Yike has been given and delivered against his old team, a quadra, and once again the Hound pursuits out. Let him rip, boys. It's the ace stole from Colette. You absolute mongrel, and I'm not talking about the dog. KC, take us to a game 3, but Kalis, you might deserve the last kill, but you do not take away Pentas. That's the life lesson.
Yike, having the Penta against his old team stolen.
Won't find the damage. In the end, he was close to Targamas on the hunt. He smells something in the water. Now it's going to be Kalis with a knock-up. It's Sacrificial Lamb, and Broken Blade can't get the trade kill instead. Kalis picks it up. Yikes gank at the nick of time was perfectly executed.
KC aren't afraid of the big bad wolf.
Trade across the map, Dagger. I mean, again, from G2. They want it all, but they're not going to be let. Vladdy finds his mark. Lebrov in trouble. Crashed out. Magnustorm on the way out. Shattering Strike on the peak. Caps jumps in under turret. He's ultied up. Can't escape. He's going to take the last turret shot. He's dead. KC lose one of their own in the meantime. It's mid for mid as G2 wait for the next wave to think about their shot call.
But you still got the TP from Kana to come in if they overcome.
Yike! G2 have lost their top laner's health bar. He'll run out, but he's got no summoners available. KC with an edge up.
Still though, KC have to win out of the rest of the fight. Broken Blade trying to just heal up on the side, and there's a huge number of ultimates invested by KC.
Now the only question is, Caps, can he find an angle? The bullet time cancel midway. Caps does indeed. Kalis slow, claps back, but hit by Skumon. Businessman with a business plan. He runs to the back line as KC trying to refute the fight. Permafrost cleansed the way. Yike chasing his old 80 carry. He wants something out of him. He'll get it, but for what cost? As he looks for Lebrov. Over the top, he'll find something, but Caps now flicks back, flashes in, finds the kill, dies. Skumon's still alive, but Vladdy is in full lethal tempo mode. Kana's going to give away a hard steel stack. Skumon trying to heal up, he's already burned the ulti. Kana running for his life, Vladdy under turret, won't care for now. Stunned up, Skumon is alive. An even trade of a fight, just what we asked for in a damn game 3. We're back to square one because Dragon might go down, but Skumon, as he loses his passive, wants to fight yet again. Yike is running around. Kalis is here. Hansama at max range. Kana finds him. He's dead meat. That's a kill. KC in the home arena. They're going to start thriving bigger than this because Skumon is up next. Broken Blade looks mighty useless this game. Running into a field of despair. He has to ult out, and KC have found G2 again. There's just something about a home crowd, isn't there? Cap is going to run into Kalis, and here's some help out. He's actually dead, though. The power of Yone. Boy, ulti sent out, good dodge, but you're right. What can Broken Blade do? He just has to run for his life. He's dead again. Broken Blade's Warwick looked great with the Pantheon earlier in the split.
to dig deep for something here. Here we go.
Vector. I know you don't have to follow up, but Caps is caught out as they talk about him. He has to ulti back in. Vladdy disengaged though. The wall divides and slides, and KC will make sure that G2.
And this river is very dark for KC. They're going to have to try and get in for Kana.
4K disengaged. Skewmon has his passive. No steal. Trying to get in, but is smited down. G2 playing for the after fight while LeBron went in deep. He's got no health, no regard. A Bates call to help him out from Hansheimer's. Caps is finally here. Bullet time laid down. Vladdy with an ulti. It's good as he goes golden. Broken blade tries to get his angle, but he ultis out. KC with 5 alive. And G2 with nowhere to stand again.
G2 desperate to try and get in towards Baron, but KC will not.
Caps wants to all in. Kana will flash away. There's kill threat here. Onto Kana, onto the top lane. He won't die yet though. Skewmon uses everything. Now he's amidst 2. Vladdy's rejoined, but look at Kalistov. Look at Kalistov. The misfortune. Koi already showed us a couple of weeks ago as they look for their final engage. G2 started out strong, but KC scaled. They grew, they adapted. Paris will start roaring, bringing the energy to life. Caps will look for the engage, but he better say goodnight. One Nexus time to go. Vladdy putting on a show. KC are doing it once again. We feel winter, we look at spring. It's the same old story as Hansheimer can't even stand. KC look for the dive. This is the final layer of the good night chapter. Paris take a bow. You brought KC right into the 2-1 finisher to finish off the event.
There is just something about KC